A Plymouth company is being recognized for its clean energy efforts. Governor Tim Walz featured Daikin Applied as he unveiled a series of budget proposals Thursday aimed at investing in Minnesota's economic future. Reporter Sonia Goins has a story.
On Thursday, the governor promoted his One Minnesota budget proposal here at Daikin Applied in Plymouth. The governor says he chose to highlight this company for their energy efficiency. Daikin Applied is a 100-year-old company. It designs and manufactures advanced commercial and industrial HVAC systems for customers around the world. The company's CEO says they use energy-efficient products to reduce climate impact.
We make offices more comfortable. We make hospitals, the air in the hospital and the schools, more reliable, more effective, more cleaner. And we certainly are reducing the carbon footprint of our customers' buildings because of our GWP refrigerants and because of the advanced technology we're putting in our product.
Governor Walz released a second edition of his One Minnesota budget plan. The proposals are aimed at boosting small businesses, supporting farmers, and protecting Minnesota's natural resources.
This is not a choice between addressing climate and being sustainable and creating jobs. They go hand in hand. And Minnesota wants to be a leader on those fronts.
The economic portion of the plan is more than $4 billion, and the agricultural budget is $100 million. The governor's two-year budget proposal will be fully released on January 24th. In Plymouth, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Brooklyn Center police hope newly released surveillance photos will help them catch two carjacking suspects who assaulted an elderly man at a gas station before stealing his car. These photos show the two young men police are trying to find. Police say they approached the elderly victim while he was pumping gas at a station in the 6900 block of Brooklyn Boulevard. Police say one of them punched the elderly man in the face. The other then pulled out a gun. They then grabbed the man's keys and drove away in the victim's car. One of the attackers was wearing a blue jacket with a distinct logo on the back. The victim's vehicle was found unoccupied in Andover after crashing into a snowbank. Police say the victim suffered minor injuries and is otherwise doing okay. In Brooklyn Park, there's a break in a nearly 2-year-old homicide investigation that occurred outside an African food market, claiming the life of a Robbinsdale man. Police say they have tracked down a suspect in the state of Virginia. The shooting happened in June 2021 outside the Nice Family African Market. Police say 22-year-old Alamin Shabazz was shot multiple times as he was walking into the store. The suspect is currently being held in a Virginia jail awaiting extradition to Minnesota to face a charge of second-degree murder. The Osseo School Board remains deadlocked over who will be the next board chair.
3 votes for Tanya Simons, 3 votes for Jackie Mosqueda Jones. It's a 3-3 tie vote.
That has been the result of 6 votes taken for board chair over the last 2 board meetings. The last vote came at the end of Tuesday night's meeting. Votes are divided evenly between Jackie Mosqueda Jones and Tanya Simons.
Speaking of the superintendent, we know our highest priority as a governing body this year will be to find and hire the next superintendent. Jackie has now gone through at least 2 superintendent searches, both in ISD 279 and 287.
I know there's a lot of concern within the community and our staff that this board is divided, and I know that in all of the work that Tanya has done up to this point, she has continually been a voice of reason.
Elections will continue at subsequent meetings until a chair is elected. Until then, Vice Chair Jackie Mosqueda Jones will run the meetings. In New Hope, the city will now use a search firm to help fill its vacant city manager position. Currently, the city's police chief, Tim Hoyt, is also serving as acting city manager. Earlier this month, Hoyt told the city that he will not pursue the permanent role. The possibility of having Hoyt serve both roles has generated plenty of discussion from city leaders. No other city in the state has such a dual role arrangement. Hoyt and the city are also named in a civil lawsuit filed last week. The owners of 2 group homes accused the city of disability discrimination after their rental permits were revoked. An effort is underway in Golden Valley to replace several aging city buildings using money raised from a proposed sales tax. But first, the plan needs the approval of the state legislature and Golden Valley voters. This week, the Golden Valley City Council unanimously approved a resolution to implement a sales tax of 1.25% to fund a new public safety building that would house the city's police and fire departments. The tax would also fund a new public works building. Public Works employees say some of their buildings are more than 50 years old. They lack adequate storage for equipment, and they don't even have women's bathrooms. The sales tax would generate more than $6 million annually to fund the projects, which would cost around $190 million in total.
And I think this is a way to diffuse costs to ensure that people who come use our services pay their fair share of 1.25% and not put it on taxpayers here in Golden Valley alone.
If the state legislature approves the sales tax hike, Golden Valley voters will have the final say during the November election. Loose Line Brewing in Plymouth is hosting something different this weekend, a Chinese New Year celebration.
The idea for Chinese New Year really came from my daughter. She had taken Chinese language in high school.
Loose Line Brewing Company is partnering with the Chinese Heritage Foundation to showcase the traditions of the Chinese Lunar New Year. Saturday's event will include traditional Chinese dance and a Tai Chi demonstration. In Chinese culture, 2023 is the year of the rabbit.
The rabbit is viewed as representing longevity, prosperity, and so this is anticipated to be a really great year for everyone. And so, I think it's going to be a fun event that people will come away going, wow, I had never experienced that before. And they can have a great beer while they're doing it.
Attendees are also encouraged to wear red, which is considered good luck.